Hello and welcome Africa and welcome the world to my YouTube channel. So my name is Dennis Kofi. So on today's video I'll be updating on the latest in the Olympic Games Day 3, the performances of African countries in the Olympic Games. So let's dive straight into today's video. And there were different kind of games today being played at the Olympic Games, right from the on-field event to a bit of other sports. So let's start first from football. And in football, well, the Egyptian national team played against Argentina. After 90 minutes, Argentina won that game by 1-0 in Group C. In Group D also, the Ivory Coast national team, after winning their first game by 2-1 against Saudi Arabia, drew 0-0 against Brazil. So Ivory Coast received a red card in that game, so did Brazil, but nonetheless, both teams shared the points in the game. Also in Group A, South Africa lost their second group game by 4-3 against the French under-23 national team. So this means that South Africa have kissed goodbye to the Olympic Games because they will not be able to book their spot to the next round after losing the opening game to Japan. Let's move now into basketball, and Nigeria, who are Africa's representatives at the Olympic Games, opened their basketball campaign with Australia. So after the game, 4 rounds of play, Australia were able to win that game by 84 points to 67, Nigeria losing their opening Olympic game against Australia. And now to boxing. So in boxing, well, lots of African countries were in action, and let's start from the men's division. So from the 75 to 81 kg division, Mohamed Homri of Algeria defeated his Venezuelan counterpart Nalik Berrara in the round of 32 games. So the judges scored it 3-2 in favor of the Algerian. Also in the same division, Mohamed Assaghia of Morocco actually lost his bout to independent athletes, that is Imam Khatib, because the referee stopped the contest after the Moroccan boxer could not continue the bout. In the weight 57 to 63 kg division, Abdelhak Nadir of Morocco lost his bout to Colin Richamo of Mauritius. So two African countries lodging against each other over the 4-1 the judges scored in favor of the Mauritius athlete. And then finally in boxing, the men's boxing, while Fiston Mulumba of DR Congo also lost to Narimatsu Daisuke of Japan, the judges scoring 5-0 in favor of the Japanese boxer. And now to the women's division of the boxing, and Moroccan boxer Rabab Cheddar lost also 5-0, the judges scored in favor of the Great Britain boxer Charlie Davison in the round of 32 division. And also Ugandan boxer Catherine Nanziri also lost her bout by 5 points to nothing in favor of Namiki Chukimi of Japan. Algerian female boxer Boulam Romeisa also lost her bout. 5-0 was the score the judges scored in favor of Thailand boxer Jutamas Jipong in the round of 32. And then finally, Kenyan boxer Christine Ongari also lost her bout to Irish Magno of Philippines in the round of 32 games. Now let's do volleyball, and Kenyan national team were in action against their Japanese counterpart in the Pool A of the prelims of the volleyball. They lost by 3-0 after the game. And also in beach volleyball, Poland defeated Morocco by 2-0. Then now let's come to the good story for Africa, because Moroccan swimmer Hadnaoui Ahmed won the gold medal at the 400-meter freestyle race for men's at the Olympic Games. So he's the first African to win a gold medal at this year's Olympics after winning his race. And he was the unsung hero because he was the fastest qualifier in the semi-final only to win the gold medal in the race. Let's do some hockey, and the South Africa hockey national team lost by 5-3 against Netherlands. The South Africans led the game by 3-0. They surrendered all their goals, and in the end, losing by 5-3 against the Dutch hockey national team. Now to some water polo action, and South Africa also were defeated by Italy in the water polo game by 21 points to 2. So the South Africans again on the losing edge. Now let's do tennis. To the men's tennis singles, well, Galan Daniel of Colombia defeated Egypt's Safat Mohamed by 2-0. So the Egyptian having to kiss goodbye to the tournament. And also Tunisian tennis player, that is Jaber Ons, also lost his tennis match by 2-0 to Spanish tennis player Suarez Navarro. Now let's do handball, and the Angola handball women's national team lost their opening game by 33 points to 22 to Montenegro. and they will have to win their subsequent game to stand a chance of qualifying out of Group A. Now to Taekwondo, and Laraj Nada of Morocco lost her Taekwondo bout by 6 points to 0 against Turkish Taekwondo athletes Ilgan Hatis in the round 32 fixture. Also in the men's division, Forana Seydou of Mali also lost by 11 points to 9 against South Korea's Lee Dihun. Then finally in the men's division, Mahmoud Abdulrahman of Egypt also lost his Taekwondo bout against Bosnian Herzegovina's Husic Nezdad by 8 points to 7. So all these athletes kissing goodbye to the tournament. But in the women's division of the Taekwondo, Ben Youssef of Niger in the bronze medal game lost that medal to Chinese tappers Lo Chialing by 10 points to 6. So the Nigerian athlete unable to win the bronze medal in that game. Now let's do judo. In the 52 kilogram division, Cesar Tassiana of Benin lost by 0 points to 11 against South Korea's Park Dassault in the round 32 game. Also in the round 32 game in the men's division, Adrian Kombok of Slovenia defeated Zambia's Steven Mugandu by 10 points to 3. So the Zambian kissing goodbye to the tournament. French judo athlete also Lablouche Kilian also defeated Nigerian judo athlete, that is Hassan Ismail, in the round 32 game, 10 points to 3. And then finally, Brazil's Daniel Cagnin also defeated Egypt's Abdel Mogod Mohamed in the round 32 fixture, also 10 to 0. But in the round 16 in the female division, Morocco's Irai Soumiya also lost her fight there, 10 points to nothing against Great Britain's Gilles Chelsea. Now let's do fencing, and in the men's division, well, El Saad Mohammed of Egypt lost by 13 points to 15 against Ukraine's Rezlin Igor in the quarterfinal. Also in the round 16 in the men's division, Siklosi Jejli of Hungary won by 15 points to 13 against Morocco's Ilgod Hossam. Now to the women's division of fencing, Egypt's Nora Mohammed lost her round 32 fixture against Japanese athlete Ueno Yuka by 15 points to 5. Then Hani Noha, who plays for Egypt, also lost her bout by 15 to 6 against China's Chen Qinyang in the round 32 fixture. Inez Boubakri of Tunisia also lost her fencing fight by 15-3 against independent athlete Larissa Korobi. Erego Ariana of Italy also won her bout by 15-2 in the fencing fight against Egypt's Yara Al-Shakawi. Then Hungary's Flora Pazdo in the round 64 fixture won by 15-8 against Algeria's Miriam Mebakri. Now finally, let's end it with badminton. In the mixed badminton, Egypt lost by 2 points to 0 against South Korea. Also in the singles division, Doha Hani, who plays for Egypt, lost by 2 points to 0 against China's Fei Yu Chen in the women's group A. And in the men's group I, Mauritius Julian Paul lost by 2 points to 0 against Japan's Kanta Tsuneyama. So there you have it, the action of African countries in today, day 3 of the 2020 Olympics. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get more updates about African countries in the Olympics. Like this video, leave a comment and subscribe. Goodbye. We are out of here.